Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and it's been a few weeks since I've uploaded a video, and I wanted to come back with a more longer and in-depth video. I've also been getting into some game development too. I've been learning basic mechanics, things like that, and anyway, here, today, I'm going to be talking about Murder House. No, not that one, this one. Yeah, so Puppet Combo was originally going to put out a game called Murder House before the actual Murder House game came out, and it was going to be a project, and it was also called Power Drill Massacre 2. And if you guys don't know a lot about Power Drill Massacre, like the first one, go watch my video on that. I did a bit of research on that. But anyway, the game, Murder House, it was gonna be an unreleased game by Combo. I'm gonna put some footage of it, of the testing. Yeah, so the AI was gonna be pretty smart. It know how to detect what ways to go to capture you and also kill you. You play as a little child. You don't have a specified name, but the girls seem to be around the age of 9 to 12, and yeah. So in the testing, the environment is like a green area, and it was meant for the testing out the AI and things like that, so it could function properly around the map. And since I had access to the Patreon, I was able to play the game. So I was able to check out the area. It was very unfinished to what it seemed like. So I spawned in. I had a flashlight and I was running around until I came across this grocery store area, and it was very weird because I thought it was either what is it, like a house? It was it had vent covers. It was so confusing. But anyway, there was a few second floors I could get up to. But there was also another part of this game where I'll put it up on the screen now. It shows a different character, another female protagonist, surviving from the same driller killer. And we don't specifically know any of their names or why they're there and what's going on. Because in April of 2023, Puppet Combo himself uncovered the early 2016 build of the game, and they just put it on his Patreon page because he said he probably wasn't going to work on it anymore. But the concept was advertised on Facebook and Twitter with pictures and videos of a female child fleeing from the driller. The post gained attention by fans, as they generally liked the idea of a child having to survive on their own. Some fans found this idea controversial, though. It was due to a child being forced into such a violent situation. I don't know why people found that so controversial, because there's a few other games like that out there. But yeah, the project was discarded, and a video was reposted on November 27th, 2018 on Twitter, and it showed mainly about the game and stuff like that. But what we know from this game is not really that known by what we get from all these pictures and what was going on. But we're assuming that it kind of has something to do with Power Drill Massacre and how it played out, and the driller killer is probably still on the run. I don't know specifically myself, but yeah, the driller killer, like I said before in my past video, he was a mentally disabled guy, and he was crazy in the head. He didn't know how to speak. He had the mind of a 3-year-old child. And yeah, the killer is also capable of jumping in this version. And yeah, and the AI was very smart in this one for some reason, unlike the other one where he just pop around the corner and just jump out at you of nowhere. What we know about mostly in the map, in the draft version that we can get from the Patreon, we were able to discover that there was a vent cover that we could go through. And when I was going through there, I was able to go through there, and like it just showed like the void like everywhere. There was like a void, and you could see like the kind of interior of the map. The map was pretty massive, and yeah, and I was scared if I was gonna like fall out there and it just wouldn't work. So then I was able to look for the killer, and you could hear his voice, like hear him like breathing. Like he has like a new breathing sound. It's kind of it's just kind of to let you know that he's near, basically. But there's really nothing that we can really find out about this game. But yeah, all we know is that it was a canceled project by Puppet Combo, and we don't really know much about it. But yeah, the game was gonna be released, but it never was able to. But the version was the version of the PC archives, like the version B. There's two versions: version A, which was gonna be the AI test with the little kid, and then version B was gonna be the second one, where it was gonna be the development of Murder House. And yeah, it's kind of confusing. Don't get me wrong, but they were both gonna be the same game. It was gonna be the same game, but it take place in two different like times. So where the driller killer, would be encountering different like situations. So the map was later reused in version B for Nun Massacre, and then also Christmas Massacre, where we see Larry, where he kills a bunch of people. But yeah, we don't really know much about this game, and like what was gonna happen. It was gonna be made for PC platforms. It was on Unity, and it was gonna be like a survival horror, kind of like literally almost every other Puppet Combo game made, like Stay Out of the House, Nun Massacre, things like that. So yeah, it seemed very promising, and it had a lot of potential in my opinion. And I thought that it probably would have been a very good game. To be honest, I thought it would do really good because a lot of people love the Power Drill Massacre game, because that was a really good story, and that's kind of what helped Puppet Combo get kicked off as a game studio. And they also released Babysitter Bloodbath before that. And yeah, that's basically what was able to. That's basically what we were able to find out. We don't know, like, why this game necessarily got canceled. I could be wrong about that. We don't know. I mean, we do know actually. We do know why he stopped working on this game, because he had like other projects they wanted to make, like Night Ripper. That was a really good game. I liked that. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like he could probably go back and work on Power Drill Massacre 2, and it could possibly be a very good game. Honestly, it had a lot of potential. I really liked it. I really liked the little unreleased build that I was able to play through the Patreon. I thought it was a very cool experience, and it had me definitely on edge, because I spawned in the middle of nowhere. I was like, where the heck am I? It's super dark, and you're just worried that something was. It is so quiet too. You could not hear anything like Power Drill Massacre 1, where you could literally not hear anything at all. And it's just like you're afraid that like something's just pop out of the corner and just start chasing you. Like it just leaves you so much on edge, and it's like really cool. But yeah, that's what makes Power Drill Massacre a really like scary game. That's really scary. Yeah, that's a good word, I guess. Scary. But yeah, Power Drill Massacre 2. It was also titled Murder House. It'll be a follow-up to Power Drill Massacre, and it was gonna be a pretty good game from what I've seen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm hoping to do more videos on unreleased games like this of different devs. If you guys have any suggestions on what videos I should do, put them in the comments. I like to see you guys comment and like what videos I could make. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Alright, see ya.